My name is Maria Five. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to my channel if you're not so new. And thanks for persevering. It's actually been a little while. Yeah, middle of August. Anyway, I haven't decided if I'm going to be uploading on Fridays or Saturdays, so stay tuned on that one. I am here with not a new tea, but a new tea cup and a make and a book. So this is my the Thai tea that I had. I can't remember what it was, and you can just sort of see I have added milk to it. And I don't know if you can see the cup, but it's got literal kitties embossed and the lid. So the lid, you can use it as a lid or you can use it as a coaster to put the tea on. And it's got a little kitty in it and they're absolutely adorable. I have another one in purple, but you don't get to see that till next time. Yeah. And the make. So I have, this is a quilt I made almost 2 years ago. And yeah, it is English paper piecing, which is very, well, I think very challenging. I think if I did it more, I would be much better at it. But this was my first one on it. And yeah, so I entered it in a adjudicated art show last May 2024. And it got a silver star. I was really pleased with that and gave it to my girlfriend. And she said, you know, it's so pretty. And it always curls in. It never hangs flush. So she brought it for not necessarily mending, but fixing. So I have gone to one of my favorite quilting places in Saskatoon. Whoops. And yeah, it's not sponsored, but it's Periwinkle in Saskatoon. And then I've got 2 dowels that I have now cut to the right size. And I will be making little tubes, little channels, and placing one of these dowels on each the top and the bottom, and hopefully that will keep it flush so that it actually sits properly on the wall. Wish me luck on that. If I have time before this is uploaded, I will show you the finished product at the end. And here we are with the finished product flush against the wall, as you can see. And you can see the dowels in their casings attached to the back. And then I have the novel. So this is Dandelion by Jamie Che Yun Liu. I hope I did not butcher that too badly. It was one of the 5 shortlisted books for the 2025 Canada Reads. And it's a program in Canada, and it has obviously Canadian content, Canadian authors, and this was shortlisted 1 of 5. Now it didn't win. The winner of that was Ma Ni Chakobi's A Two-Spirit Journey for 2025. I didn't read that one, but you know, I probably will, because I mean, anything that's shortlisted for this is going to be well written, prestigious. I mean, it's, you know, it's not just my opinion here, but this book definitely falls into one of those categories. It's really, really well written, and it tells a really interesting story. I'm just going to read you Dandelion. So this is a mother, a father, and 2 children. Father kissed mother's arm and then motioned for B and me to come to him. Do you see this? He asked, plucking a tall dandelion from the grass. I nodded, admiring the petals reflecting a golden finish. It's a weed, announced B. She's the younger sister. No, Beatrice, Father shook his head. To some, this is a weed, but really it's a flower. Like a dandelion, the haka can land anywhere, take root in the poorest soil, flourish and flower. Look at this one. It's growing in the crack of the asphalt. Father pointed to the driveway next to the lawn. But does that mean the haka are homeless? B asked. Sometimes, Beatrice, sometimes, Father replied. But home is where family is. So no matter where we are, If we're together, we're home. Wow, very impactful, I thought. So, Dandelion. So, yes, we have these four people. They were living in Sparwood, BC, and the mother and father came from Asia and had children here. And Lily, who's the 11-year-old, Calla Lily on the quilt, Lily, 11 years old, comes home from school one day with her little sister, and their mother is gone. And there's no trace, there's no nothing. She makes all kinds of inquiries, and nobody knows anything. Nobody is saying anything. And of course, I mean, I know, I'm sure some of you have possibly experienced this, but I have I really cannot relate. I cannot identify just to a mother that just literally goes absent, completely missing. Anyway, yeah, so her dad's sister, her auntie, steps in to feed and clothe and raise these two little girls. But there's a very, very close-knit Asian community there. And so they're all aunties and they're all uncles, and everybody literally just helps with the community, with the raising, with everything. And so it's not like she's abandoned, but she's always missing something because her mother's gone. So fast forward past college, she meets her love, John. They get married and she has a baby. And all these questions start coming up. She's quite depressed, hasn't named the baby yet, and is floundering, for lack of a better word, just lost, and feels like, I need to know what happened, because I need to know that I will be a really good mom. And so with all this, all the upheaval, she decides she's going to go. She's going to try to retrace her mother's steps, and gets a hold of a couple of people and is given just little smutterings. And so travels to Vancouver, learns a little bit more, and goes to Asia. And her auntie, her father's sister, accompanies them. This is John and her and the baby and her auntie, and they travel to Asia so that she can hopefully find some peace, hopefully answer lots of questions she has. So it's a brilliant story. It's so well written. I mean, even though I cannot relate to the main character, I could definitely relate to, questions growing up and that feeling of being a little discombobulated. It's growing up as a target of racism, living in a small community, what it means to not have status, to legally be allowed to work in a country. They talk about that, which again is just something I can't relate to. I can't imagine that you would have to work under the table because legally you shouldn't be there. Wow. And lots of powerful, powerful things. And growing up with a lot of questions that seem to just be non-existent to the adults. They just do not want, they just immediately try to shut you down. So yeah, very, very powerful that way. So I hope I've intrigued you. It's definitely worth a read. It doesn't have an exciting title, which I've learned actually is one of the things that really, I mean, I am no different. I picked up this book. I think it's Ellie Newmark. I will look it up for you, called The Book of Unholy Mischief. And I picked it up specifically because that title intrigued me. It's since got changed to something much more mundane. But yes, Dandelion. Wow. Incredibly powerful read. And if I've inspired you at all, please do pick it up. Let me know in the comments below. And please like, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. I don't know when that is, but hopefully I will get a routine established in the fall, and we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.